what's actually happening inside the THC hemp bill, because a lot of people started calling me, which is great for the brand, but a lot of people started calling me because they're a little confused. Now, if you've been buying your Delta 8, if you've been buying Delta 8, THCA, hemp vapes, infused edibles at the gas station, even at your smoke shop. I got a friend that lives in North Carolina. He just goes to a smoke shop. They'll send it to him. Buy it online. There's a lot of places that sell THCA hemp THC, which is basically like the CBD plant, and they take that and say, hey, it works. And technically it did. This is why there was a whole industry out of it, right? So what Congress decided to do was they put a cap on the milligrams of the THC to zero point 0.4 milligrams per the entire container for hemp products. Not 4 milligrams, not 40 milligrams, but zero point 0. So if you've been following my channel and you're not in a state where you're able to get your medical marijuana, or you're not in a state where you were able to get recreational marijuana, and you were going to one of the locations that I said in the past, that's about to change dramatically. So if you cook with your cannabis or you're a medical patient, it's definitely going to affect some of the things that you get in your kitchen, because what are you going to do? You know, you were following the rule. You were like, hey, I can't get this here. I should be able to get it here. For the last 2 years, I've been able to get it. It's been working. I don't want anything that's super high. I like the Delta 8. Seems to be safe for my body. Seems to be okay. I am able to smoke it. There's people that seem to know what they're talking about. But the government didn't know at the time that they released this in 2018 that you can actually get high from hemp. Because how would they? Why would they know? Most of these guys growing up were only taught, just like all of us, most of us, about THC. But when you think about it, that is actually only one cannabinoid inside of the entire plant that has over 100 different cannabinoids, which is why you know about CBD, Delta 8, THCA. These are all these different cannabinoids inside this plant. And what's amazing is if the government just said, okay, we're going to allow people to do the research on this, so that when people want this plant, they can fuel themselves the way that they feel necessary, then people could actually do this themselves. You got big business coming in, all right? So, like we said, this isn't a rumor. I wanted to take a couple of days to look at this myself, because on one hand, you got Trump saying that, okay, we're going to look at making cannabis, recreational or medical everywhere. And then at the other hand, you got other people saying, no, stop that. No, here's some money. Stop that, please. So it's not a rumor. The hemp THC restriction is baked into the federal government funding bill, the same bill that they passed to reopen the government. Now, inside that bill is the section targeting anything considered an intoxicating hemp product. Like I said, stuff you were getting at the gas station, all right? Now, what is that going to include? I am a cannabis educator. Grab that free guide in the link.